Before this video starts off, I just want to say, comment a dare for my 100 subscriber special video. I'll be doing a dare video, Joe will be doing a stop motion, Brian will be doing a montage, and we're going to try to get Brandon to do another montage. So thank you guys for 100 subscribers. If you haven't seen me and Brian's Tamaj, go check it out. It's a 100 subscribers Tamaj. Even if you don't like gaming, it's pretty cool. Just music added with some nice clips made for me and Brian. It took a long time to make. And another thing I want to say is that I'm going to be gone for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And part of that time, Joe and Brian are also going to be with me, and the rest of the JGBB crew. And so don't expect a lot of uploads. I know that Joe and Brian are going to be working on their 100 subscriber videos, so they're probably not going to be able to upload anything else. That being said, there's probably not going to be that many videos uploaded in the next 2 weeks, so maybe you can go watch some of our older videos, and some of those are pretty great. So let's get right into the story. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And speaking of camping, which I'm going to be leaving on Monday, and this is uploaded on Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, so I'm going to be telling a camping story. So I had just turned 10, and I was having my birthday party, and I invited one of my friends from school, and my dad always takes me somewhere whenever I turn years of 5. So my 5th year, he gave me my first pocket knife. My 10th year, he just brought me, and me and my friend went camping. We were on our way to go to the campsite, and we walk into this pizza restaurant, which we were going to eat at for dinner, and they have that claw machine there, you know, the ones that are almost impossible to win because all the animals are stuffed in there. And they make it look like you can win because they take some of the animals out. And we saw this one animal that was really freaky looking. And obviously being 10 years old, we wanted anything that looked freaky and scary and just weird. So we saw it and we asked my dad if we could play. And he said, no, it's just a waste of money. You can't win anything. So we decided maybe we can just climb up in the thing like every kid thinks they can. But obviously you can't. And we open up the door and we find that there's already an animal down there. Not the one that we exactly wanted, but one that looked even freakier than we thought anything could have ever looked. As you can definitely tell from the picture I just showed you, it was definitely a freak of nature. We decided to call this thing Frankenstein Stitch, and you will hear that name throughout this story many times. When we finally get to the campsite, we start setting up our tent, and we decided to set Frankenstein Stitch on top of the picnic table that was there. And as we were doing that, I looked down at my feet, and I see a really cool looking rock. So we decided to set that on the picnic table too, but it's as far away as Frankenstein Stitch as it could possibly be. So there's no way that this freaking nature could possibly touch the rock. When we finally get done setting up the tent, we go back to the picnic table to see this thing, and in its lap was laying the quartz rock. This thing stole our rock, and we don't know how. No one went over there. We asked my dad. No one went there. So this thing was kind of getting a little skeptical. We were kind of getting a little skeptical about this freak of nature, so just wait to hear what happens next. And a lot of you are not going to believe this story, but I swear, I have not made up this story. My friend Josh will probably tell you in the comments that it is true. He does watch this channel, his name is Josh, and it is just a true story that is kind of scary. Maybe it was like a voodoo doll, maybe it was like possessed, I don't know. But anyway, as we were sleeping, I set the doll beside my head, right? And when we woke up, it was on the other side of the tent. The other side of the tent, we were so scared, we had no idea. Even my dad was starting to get a little worried about whether this thing was like possessed or something like that. We don't know, but it was kind of getting weird, you know? And once we finally were done camping, we went back to our houses, and me and Josh, for the past probably about a year or so, we traded off this freak of nature. Each week we would each have it for a week, and then we would trade it off the next weekend. And we've had many crazy stories. One time, it always moves, you know, like, and if you think about this was the toy. It was at the bottom of the claw machine that we didn't even have to pay to win. It could have clawed out of the claw machine itself to try to escape Earth. Who knows? And on that note, I'm going to end this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment a dare. Signing off, Jman.